Order filled.
Is this better? Hello, hello, hello. Is this good? I don't know. It's any better? I think it should be better now. Let me go into the... Let's see, we're about to get hit out. This is gonna be the first L of the month. If it is, it's no problem. If we do not re-break these lows here, it's looking money. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I think the mic should be better now. I see a rebreak of these lows and we're looking money here. And what I will do is I'll join up with the boys here. Let's see.
Today we are gonna fix the issue with the webcam also. I'm gonna find a solution today, and for tomorrow we're gonna have a webcam because I cannot use my phone. I need my phone. So I need to find other solutions. I'm gonna fix it today, and from tomorrow let's see it again.
Malaka. Oh, let me unmute. Yo, Alex.
Yo, Ed. I've sent you, Malaka, the link for the Zoom again in the Discord chat. I forgot.
No worries, no worries. All good.
You started the stream. I saw you are on a trade. We discussed about the trade on my screen, like I said about your sell stops, huh? On the 30.
I'm in these cells right here. Let's see, it's kind of choppy, so if I get stopped out, it's all good. I would like for it to break the lows, but I don't know.
You went full risk?
No, not full risk. No.
Yeah, this 30 for me, like I would be in as well. I like the trade, but for me, it's already like this is the previous 30 that came down.
Yeah.
It top targets for me, like it rejected already.
The big long wick.
Exactly. So I don't want to risk any money on top targets. So it's like that's why I'm not in. But if it broke the lows again, then it should.
Yeah, it looks good for this wick fill on the 1 hour. Like I really like the 1 hour time frame.
Yeah, 1 hour is very clean.
Clean.
Like if 1 hour was a 30 for me, no targets to the left, I would be.
Yeah. But I also think another reason why I didn't go full risk either is if you look at the 15, I know you don't watch that, but it's pretty choppy in the 15 too. So this could be another thing I would note down here is like, if I see clean moves on, for example, the 1 hour or the 30 minute, but the 15 is a choppy, either lower risk or stay out of the trade. But right now, I would just say lower risk if you don't see like the lower time frames aligning.
I like a happy month as well.
Yeah, crazy month. Hey, we ended off with a very profitable month. All of these profits here, this 1.7 right now, right? I was at 1.8, was all from last month here. So
yeah, exactly.
2K.
And ended the month yesterday with 3 W's on stream, guys. If you want to repeat that and rewatch that, follow our streams and much more to come, guys. Three wins in a row yesterday. We have the hat trick.
Yeah,
on the stream.
Crazy stream.
So we ended the month like super green. Ed is in profits, I'm sitting in profits, Nick is passing accounts, everyone is eating.
Nick, so, you passed an account.
Not yet, brother.
Okay, soon.
He already passed, but he doesn't know it.
Order
It's not,
filled.
Very soon, very
it's not,
soon.
it's not
All right.
translated in top step.
I'm out of this trade right here on a low risk. All
Current
good.
stops.
But let's see. Gonna wait for this.
W's.
Let's see if we get any other setup. If not, that'll just be 1L. So we knew the risk of this trade, you know, accepted the factor of hitting stops here. And that's the thing, like when you take a trade, you always want to be prepared to hit stops. You don't want to have FOMO and, you know, if you get into a trade like that. So you always want to be happy with the outcome, because if you're gonna be risking more than you can handle, once you get hit stops, you're gonna start to freak out. You're gonna start to revenge trade. You're gonna start to do all of these bad things that I used to do as well as a beginner. So that's why I like to go lower risk. That's why I'm on the MGC, just so I don't, you know, have any anxiety.
You got it on the MGC.
Yeah, MGC.
Yeah, I agree with that. If you take your move, it's all fine. If this is your move and you can stop down, then it's a nice trade because you know the probabilities. If you take it all day, you take it every time you see it basically, you know it's gonna translate into profits, so you don't care about the loss. But if it's not your move and you copy trade someone or you just execute impulsively on the trade and get stopped out and it's not your move, then you don't know how to get this money back. So you're gonna try to get this money back through FOMO and you're gonna execute more bad trades. And this is gonna become like a trap. So then it's difficult to get out of the trap. So you need to build a playbook, like Ed said now, and to trade his move. His move was a loss, but it's all good because the next move probably is gonna be a win, or the next move is gonna be a loss, but the third trade is gonna be a win. And at some point in the long term, he's gonna take the losses back as profit.
Yeah, exactly. Like last month, all I had was one loss. One little tiny loss, $66 loss. Like this is also a very small loss. 171, like it's nothing. So
yeah, just be cautious. But now you try to you start the stream. That's also a chance with the stream. Like it worked for me. You're gonna sit in yourself. You're gonna be much more cautious with your setups.
Yeah, of course.
You explain to the viewers the setup. So you remember always yourself the setup. So it's not only that you're accountable to someone. It's that you always read the markets to explain to someone. So this helps you as well a lot.
So as we can see here, nice stops. You know, you can see it's continuing to go up here. So this is why we have the stops where we have them, because once price hits that area, you do no longer want to be in there, right? So
PM Magnifico is in. Good morning.
Hey PM, welcome.
Happy October as well. Happy month, brother. Let's get it.
So
this is gonna be our month. Trading reps month incoming on October, guys.
And then this will be the first trade on the stream that we'll have. I'll make a stream journal.
Are you gonna put your win rates on the stream as well?
Yeah.
I removed them.
Oh, you removed it?
Yeah, I don't want any win rate, Malaka, because I want people to show rewards for education, not for signals yet. So no, I'm gonna
just keep it on there.
I put some nightbot commands. So if you put like stats on on the chat now, the journal is gonna pop up. So it's gonna show how many wins we got, how many losses, the win rate, and everything. Yes, PM, my camera is off because I did some changes to my setup, and I need to go buy a webcam because I'm not using the MacBook's built-in camera right now because I'm using the MacBook as a desktop PC. I'm connected to the monitor and stuff to be better for the stream. So I need to go fix the webcam today. And from tomorrow, it's gonna be with you guys. I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, so from tomorrow on, we'll have Alex on the stream too, as a webcam.
Yeah, we're gonna fix this. I'm gonna send you the video, as you said. These buys are both for me look good, guys, because as we made the analysis before, if you go back to my stream, like this 4 hour now, we know that both the lows has a nice top wick. So if we close above on the 30, you know, every time frame is bullish. Daily has a nicer top wick than it had before. It already broke highs, so I think we can get a 1-to-1 from buys if price wants to break above. But if price wants to range in that range of F, I'm gonna take Dennis as an not I'm gonna write Dennis, but like a range of death.
Range of Dennis.
Yeah, I was about to write Dennis range, but this is range of death. So this range for me it's like untradeable. Above and below it's clean, but this is like, you know, and I don't see a reason for the range of death to be green. It should be red. So this is a range of death.
Yeah. And another thing too is that if I were to quickly analyze this trade I just took here, is that what you could have done is waited for this bottom weight to get formed a little bit better, because I did have it kind of on the flip. Of course I had it a little bit below the flip, but you could still have waited for it to break the lows and then re-break the highs. That would have been a little bit higher confirmation, but I just took it on the flip there just to avoid missing out on the trade as well. That's why I took it like that. But in the future, if you want a higher probability, you would probably want to wait for this break of the lows for it to create a steeper bottom wick, re-break those highs, and then if it re-breaks the lows again, it should be good to go.
And then if it begins.
But yeah, gold is pumping here. If we close above, for me, I'm not taking anything because it's all-time highs and I don't have any ranges to target.
Yeah, you don't take all-time highs.
But let's see here. Let's add this trade to the journal.
Are you gonna start a journal for the stream?
Yeah, I'll make like a separate journal for just the stream. So all the trades taken on stream will be in this journal.
First day of the month also, so guys, be cautious. You know,
Yeah.
don't rush into any trades at the first day of the month. We have plenty of days to trade. We have plenty of room. We have plenty of ranges for this month. So patience, and your setup is gonna come. We might be close to getting some payouts this month. If we make 1K more on the accounts, then the accounts are ready for payout.
Payout wise, I got all the business thing ready and going now. So let's see.
Bro,
here.
we didn't understand what you opened yesterday. You opened an LLC.
No. I opened something called. So pretty much how it works is that it's a personal business, to where any money that I make is still taxed personally, but now everything that I buy for the business is a write-off. So if I buy an account, that's a write-off, right? Because the business is trading. If I buy a screen, a webcam, a microphone, any of that stuff that's used for, you know, the stream or trading, it's all
But what's
written
the
off.
type of the business?
Huh?
What's the type of the business?
It's in Danish, but it's like I can find it real quick here.
And how much you pay to run this business per
Nothing.
month?
It's free.
How?
Yeah, you don't have to pay anything, which is nice. And another, you remember the 25% you have to pay now on like accounts and everything?
The tax, yeah.
Yeah, that's written off for me too. I get paid back that what I spend on that. So like, you would have paid 25%, right?
Yes, per
On
account.
like a 50K.
I don't know how much is it,
For
but
me,
yeah.
I would get that paid back.
Yeah, it's tax. You get paid back if you have a business. But the thing is that you don't pay any money to the government. So why the government helps you? Like, I don't understand.
So this is how it works. So
Probably it's in
Usually,
Denmark.
if you're like a business, right? Like for example, if we start up with the Discord and the education and we make money from that, I have to charge an additional 25% tax because that has to go to the government and you have to do that too, right? Just like how Top Step is doing. But when we pay for something that is for the business and that has the tax as well on it, it cancels out. Or if you pay more than you spend, or no, if you buy more stuff than you sell, the government will give you that money back.
Yeah, there's probably a Danish thing or like
Yeah.
something from Denmark only. Like it's not. It sounds a lot very like too helpful from the government.
So my branch is financial. I don't know how to say this in English.
You have a trading company and an educational.
Yeah, they're both like in the same thing. So it's nice. Yeah, let's add this here. So 30-minute breakout sells risk 170.
Ed, I have a question for your trade though.
Yeah, what's up?
Because I know from Nick, like when he enters with a break of the current lows, he put previous stops, and when he enters previous lows, he goes current stops.
So
So
that's
how
not,
did you go current stops, current lows?
that's not all the time. That's the case, you know. So with the current entry, the previous stops were gonna be 62 pips, right? Which was a lot for me. So first and foremost is the stops were gonna be pretty big with the previous stops. That's the first thing. The second thing is that it was back in the range, which is, you know, a good indicator, and then a break of the highs, which is why I had it there instead of previous. And then the second thing is that the distance from the current to the previous was like 12 pips, which is a good amount, right? If the distance was like 4 or 5 pips, I would have it at previous lows, right? But because the distance from the current lows to the previous lows were pretty big, I had my my sell stops at the current instead of the previous.
Yeah, it makes sense because that gives the weight fill.
Exactly. So that's the reason for that. So it's not all the time I do, you know, that current stops, previous stops, or previous entry, current stops, stuff like that. It's only if the entry makes sense. So like, if this candle was closer to the previous wick, I would have had it on the previous wick and then have current stops. But since the candle is so like a decent amount away from that previous wick and the previous stops was pretty big, I just did the previous stops, previous entry. Or current stops, current entry.
Ed, change your username in Zoom. Malaka, your username is Alex P. So
I know,
every time
it was for the club.
I was like,
I changed
what?
it. I change it, but the thing is that it keeps on changing back. I don't know where to change it like permanently. Probably have to go into the settings or something.
You need to go to your profile settings, go to your Zoom call settings.
Let's see, profile.
And I see Alex P, and I'm like, who is it? Like, I have a second.
Edit profile. I think here should.
We might get this break above now after this fake out on the cells. We discussed it on the analysis, but it's huge stop. It's 112 pips, Nick.
Yeah, I just was show that. Like, it's huge.
But it's a playbook breakout because after faking out all the sellers because of the top targets, you know, we expect with the top targets, this is what I expect, fake outs. And this is what we see now with fake outs. So if we close above this candle, it's gonna be a bit difficult because the risk is gonna be very high. So on my small accounts again, I might not be able to take that, but oh my God, like, if we don't get the breakout on this candle and we sit on the next candle, then it's fine as well. It's also a London Open at this candle, so volume came, you saw, like it's the biggest candle of the session. So if we close above, we should see some volume at least to the weekly on the daily. And then
And the 4-hour broke the previous lows as well, and now it's coming back up. So it kind of rejected the downside here on the 4-hour as well. So let's see what we'll get here for the closure above. I'll stay up, but I hope you guys will get this closure here. And then let's see, the target will be like 100 something pips, right?
Malaka Dennis, you put the rocket. What happened?
Yeah, 107 pips.
Someone used the rocket. So I put the commands for rocket. So let's see if I put the rocket now and what's gonna happen. Let's fix the command. So we just go on the chat now and we press like. So like should appear also. Smash the like button. Let's go Nightbot.
Let's go. Like the stream, subscribe, do those things, you feel me? And is my mic better now on the stream? Because Dennis said the mic was, the voice was off.
Your mic now, for me, is working good. Yeah, you have good quality.
On my stream, right? Or in the
On your stream, it was not the mic; it was the music. It was very loud.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it's like the same with me.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like the first one, you don't really know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's difficult. Also with the volume, it's difficult because you need to find the sweet spot.
Yeah, and I can't wait to get a second monitor because it's so hard to go between all these things, and having a different monitor is gonna be easier.
Yeah, but
manage.
you know, we don't need it, Malaka. We grind with what we have.
Yeah, once I get this payout, Malaka, I'm gonna get a new monitor. And copy the link again.
Ashan is in Discord as well. You remember Ashan? That used to be very active.
Who?
Now he's back.
Our son?
Our son, yeah, our son. It's Ashan Ahmed.
Him. I thought you said like our son.
Yeah, our son.
I was like, what are we talking about? Okay. Let's see, this might be a London chop fest here today. Like everything in this range right here, we're probably gonna create this new support here as well. So anything, I don't know how to make these red zones. Do you know how to do that? Or is that only in Zoom you can do that?
What? Say again because
like make like a color for the zones, like inside. I don't even know.
I don't understand your questions. Make colors from the inside.
It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. Here, highlighter. Anything in this zone right here is a no-go right here. This is nothing. Also down here, to be honest. These two zones right here are no-go zones. Anything below this is clean now. And if we don't get that, what I would like to see is gold pumping up, pull back, create a support at this resistance here right now, and then we can continue to move up if that happens. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. It's either a closure below this area here, since this support right here, probably if we close below that, there's barely anything now. A closure below here, or a push up to all-time highs, a pull back, and then a support to continue up.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the breakout.
Yeah, Malaka, we have the same ranges too.
Just Alex, we need to watch out to be a clear breakout if it is in the last seconds, you know.
Yeah, of course, of course. I don't want to see a breakout of this candle though. To be very fair with
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
because
yeah,
if I
me
see a
too.
breakout on this candle, I'm not gonna be able to
Yeah,
liquidate.
yeah,
If I
me
see a
too.
breakout on this candle, I'm not gonna be. I wanna
Yeah, yeah,
see a smaller stop loss.
yeah, of course.
We came to this point, Malaka, in our trading career that we want to see the perfect breakout as well. Like if this was me last year, I would be like, please God, close above. Even if you are 300 pips with stops, close above. Please, please, close above. Now I'm like, I wish this candle doesn't close above and the next candle closes with a better stop.
Yeah.
So no one mentioned the rocket, Malak. No one mentioned the rocket.
There's what rocket? What rocket?
Yeah, we don't know. We know nothing.
Just pray right now that I do not get a phone call.
That's true.
The phone call strat. If you do get a phone call, we're full margining that. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like even if it's not a breakout, I'm gonna go in. No matter what. The phone call is giving a signal, Malak. Hassan says was hacked.
Yo, Asan, is he in the stream?
No, she's on the Discord. Malaka, most of the people are in Discord. I'm chatting with our viewers in Discord.
Ah, okay, okay. But
So
that's
I've sent
good.
them the link.
Yeah, I have the link in the description if you guys want to join the Discord to chat with everybody else. Get that link in there.
We might get it, Alex, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is not something though. Like, what can we do about this?
Yeah.
But I think I definitely need a better webcam. The webcam quality is cheeks.
Bro, like, I'm not feeling very confident about this.
You're gonna stay out?
I'm thinking.
I mean, it closed very close. It did close. It clearly closed above, but it closed.
I mean,
very
No,
close.
I'm not gonna enter, bro. It's like a liquidity grab, you know, it never
Yeah,
entered.
yeah.
It broke the highs. I'm gonna delete. I don't like this price. Like,
I deleted
candle
it.
should come down, retest, and make some better bottom wick. Like with this bottom wick now, if I get activated after breaking the highs, I'm not trusting it a lot. But it's a playbook setup. If you guys wanna take it, like it's a playbook setup. But for me, it's way too overextended, way too risky. Liquidity grabbed. Like, of course, you get activated now, it should go up, but
Now, here's
something
the
about
nice thing,
my
though.
something about my like something is telling me, but I don't know.
If we pump up for my strat,
My inner
and now we
voice.
have clean ranges, and we come back down and create a support, it's gonna be beautiful.
My inner voice is telling me, bro, avoid this. Like
Avoid it, Malaka. Turn off the charts.
the 4 hours. You know, here what I don't wanna see is because the 4 hours is very shy. We are just
Every-
creating a topic for the 4 hour, and we already broke the lows of the 4 hour. Like for me, buys are okay if we see the best setup. Like this setup for me and the way the next candle open, it's not best, so I will stay out. But because you can easily see now the 4 hour creating a topic and then just bleeding from here. You know, and this impulsive move on the 30, this breakout now, you can easily see it being corrected.
Yeah.
So I expect this trade to play out, of course, with some drawdown, but I'm not very happy the way the next candle opened. Like if the next candle opened without the topic and then it came down, we tested and then came a bit drawdown, made a nice bottom wick, and then
Bro,
drove.
I lost the entry, so I'm sorry.
Order filled.
Also, keep in mind,
The
there's still
FOMO
2
guys,
hours, and you know, there's still 2.5 hours left for this 4-hour candle. So it could easily come back down and break
Yeah,
those
of
lows.
course it can. Of course it can. But you know, like I don't care about this. I care about the like where 4 hour wants to go. So the direction probably is up. Of course, we can see some settling out, but if we see the best opening I can on the 30, like I would consider the 4-hour fine.
Mm-hmm.
But when the candle opens and grabs liquidity first, break the highs, and then comes to activate, most of the times this results in a loss. In this scenario, it would be a difficult thing for us to go in a loss because the candle is so huge the previous, so the stop has a range to play around. But it's I don't know. I don't know how to explain. It's my inner voice.
Yeah, and also the Renko is bullish, so
The guy is watching the Renkos.
What?
Good morning, Maria. Good morning.
The what is
How are
bullish?
you?
the Renko, bro, the Renko. You can check that
Yeah.
out.
We're gonna teach you it, Malaka.
The Ringo.
After we have a classroom after the stream
Yeah.
about the Renkos. We are gonna trade Renkos, Heikin Ashes, and data range, how it's called.
Also
Like
today we got
The UAVs. Look, Ed, look my stream.
bootleg NFP today.
Look, this is the Renko, right?
What the hell? What in the world is that?
So there's a correlation between the Renko, the columns, and the line with markers.
Don't forget the
line with
Haikinashi bars. Don't forget those.
No. Like everything. Like if you say correlation in everything, then you take a buy. And my buy was looking good on the candlesticks, but on the Heikin-Ashi, it's it's on the best.
Yeah, chat. You gotta look at every single candle type, and they all have to align. If not, you don't take it. This one is the snake trade right here. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm going with the hollow candles for now.
Nah, but yeah, if you guys join here, like we only trade with candles. We don't have any other weird bars or whatever. Hollow candles, whatever is, it just makes it look cool.
Maria, how's work? What is this last emoji you sent? Is that the goat?
The GOAT.
We are the
James.
goat. The goat is not LeBron James.
The GOAT is me. I'm the GOAT.
Know who the goat is. Velvet, stαμάτα. You know who the goat is?
It's me.
It's Alex P with Edward name.
Yeah, trading reps. Anyone who's a part of trading reps is the GOAT.
Exactly. So now we would be triggered in, Nick. Now we would be in profit. Let's see, but I'm gonna sample size this trade because we need to see based on the result. But still, I don't like it. Like, still something tells me still. Let me put a random. Wait, I need to open the door.
Yeah, so two things for me could happen right now. It's either we continue pushing up, or we fake out here and come down to the bottom of the range and just continue ranging for London. But if we do fake out here, I'm probably not gonna take these sells because this range right here is something I don't want to be in anymore.
The volume is there though. You look like
Yeah, volume is coming in, and we're creating clean range here. If we just continue coming up, especially on the 15, like I would like for the 15 to continue up and then pull back, towards the end of the 1 hour candle closure, and then at the beginning of the 1 hour candle, the first 15 minutes, we come close bearish once more and then create a support, and then
this would be our trade here. Like our trade, we would be halfway through to take profit right now.
yeah, your TP, how big was it? 100?
110. It's a nice opportunity for us now to feel the FOMO and then not execute for the FOMO. So feel it.
Feel the happiness of being out of this trade.
And also feel the FOMO now because you're like inside, oh, it's gonna go to take profit. Man, like I should have taken it. Why did I hear Alex for not taking it? Man, like Alex, you're a bad trader. I feel FOMO. I'm gonna execute now. I'm gonna buy.
Yeah, we're half
this-
there. Buy.
All these things in your head, you need to live with it, you know?
Yeah, you have to silence it. And that's another thing. Like, the thing that stops traders from becoming profitable is that they know what they need to do. They know the strategy they need to follow. And they can follow it too, but it's just they can't be consistently following it because that voice in their head overpowers their, you know, their mental stability on continuing to follow the strategy.
Malaka, if I continue to see that candle driving into profit, I would feel it as well. I'm not gonna be able to silence it.
I'm happy that my stops were so little because look at this. If anyone took this trade, this is why we have stops. Like, this is a beautiful example of why we have stops.
Imagine not having stops in your trade, Malaka.
If you didn't have stops here, you would be crying right now. You would be quaking. So this is another reason to have stops.
You would have been quaking and Top Step would be like happy. Okay, let's get it.
You know what I heard? Top Steps makes like $5 million a month. Or no, $50 million a month.
I think that's crazy, bro. It's like 50, that's sure.
Yeah, 50 is
that's
crazy.
Legit. And it's all that from blown accounts because Topstep doesn't take like a profit split from your XFAs. It only takes profit split in your
it's all
live.
from
You get.
accounts that are bought.
Accounts. It's crazy. Also now with Topstep, like Topstep, what did better than Forex is it became like a very famous very fast. So everyone now is buying from Topstep. So Topstep has a big piece of the pie now. For in the prop firm industry, and Malaka, everyone is buying from Topstep because it's cheaper. And you see, Topstep Malaka is not based on the amounts, based on quantity. So they sell Malaka so many accounts because they're cheap, so many. It's crazy. Like, yeah, this is not a good trade. Like, even if that hit full take profit, that's a playbook. I'm gonna journal it as a sample size, but according to price action, that's a not good range. And also, Nick, what's the pip amount on the breakout, bro?
107.
No. It's 4 pips breakout, bro.
You mean that? Yeah.
Oh, how much it broke above?
Although it's a 4 pip, it's like for me, it seems like a 1 pip because it's too much of a range. So if in a 20 pip range of, like, let's say the previous stop loss is 30 pips, right? And we see a 1 pip breakout, we consider that not a breakout, it's not clean. So in a 100 range stop loss, a 4 pip range, a 4 pip breakout for me is like a 1 pip in 30. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
it has to be relative to the size. Like, if
it's very little. Like 4 pips. It's like if you zoom out the chart. If I didn't have the chart like that, let's zoom out. Like, you are basically okay. Let me zoom in. Like, you can see it, it's clear, but you know what I mean. Like, it's very small. Look at that. I know traders that would say, "Oh, this thing closed right at support, right at resistance." You know, like they would read it like that. Also, you see that liquidity grab. This is not nice now. This is not nice. We see the liquidity grab, and now probably we're gonna come break lows.
Yeah, if we break these lows, I don't see it coming up.
But you know what I like to see? I would really love to see for me, and this is gonna be the perfect plan. This candle closing bearish, next candle focusing. Like breaking above and closing with a fresh breakout, then I'm gonna be in for some buys.
The double trouble.
Yeah, double trouble is gonna give you confirmation. Also, the 30 is gonna break below. Another breakout 4 hours is ready to drive now. You know,
and
like 4
support.
hours for me now is not ready to drive. So if you follow the playbook on the exact, you would take the trade. But if you get experience with the playbook and you understand which probability, which breakouts have more probabilities and which ones have less, you can start avoiding trades like me. But if you're starting now to trading, the strategy, just for me, do what I did, trade them all. Because if you traded that and that would become a loss, in the long term, it would not affect you because your strategy is still profitable, like we still have 80% win rate. So even if you take them all, you are gonna have a good win rate. But you're gonna take some losses, like this is the way I did it. I took some losses because I took every breakout I found on the chart, and then I went, like in the weekends, which live markets were not open. I went back on my journal and I studied each loss, and I saw that each loss had a pattern, and the same thing applied to most of my losses. Like most of my losses were candlesticks that grabbed liquidity first before I got activated. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start avoiding this now. And you're gonna build your confidences like that. That's why you might take the same strategy as me and trade it differently. You still can get the same results because breakouts work, but can you make them work for you?
Man, this 15 onion is tempting me, man.
For the sells.
Yeah, it's tempting because like the rejection wick.
Yeah, everything is too risky though for me now. Like because technically the 30 should go up.
Also, if you look at the 1 hour too, still very small bottom wick. It could legit flip still.
Yeah, it could, like 1 hour, like for me, the best trades is like breakout on the 1 hour and breakout on the 30. Now we have a breakout on the 30, but 1 hour is still open, and if you see only the 1 hour and you see my position, where did we buy from? We bought exactly from resistance, and this is not a place where you want to buy. You want to buy from support and you want to sell off resistance.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is like buying exactly at the high of the candle. So if you see the 1 hour and you forget the 30 minutes that we got the breakout, based on the 1 hour, now you buy at the high and you put your stop loss below the low. So this candle can easily do that. Like you see being bullish now, it can easily create that bottom wick, the top wick, sorry, and then it can do what? It can do that. It can come boom and close bearish.
Let's see, these sells are tempting, man. These sells are, if we get a break of these previous lows, maybe it could be nice. And then here, I can
careful,
see.
Bro, be careful. It's the first day of the month, so you're gonna see a lot of temptations, bro. Be careful.
I know.
Be very careful.
But let me see the stops here. Is this a trade I'm willing to take here? Another 30 pip kind of trade right here.
But I would love this candle in 40 minutes, like close. There's like basically what I'm expecting now. What I would love to see, and this is the only thing I'm waiting for London to play out, because there's not another opportunity for me. Like this candle closing bearish, leaving a nice wick, and then we see the next candle creating the bottom wick, then pumping, closing above that zone. And then we are gonna be triggered in here, so we're gonna basically take advantage of that. And also our stop loss is gonna be smaller because it's gonna be here. Our take profit is gonna be smaller, so everything is gonna look better for the buyers after the first breakout.
What time though? 11 and 30?
Yeah, it's 11:30 basically the last time.
Alright.
I trade 11:30, so 11:30 for me is fine. After 11:30, if we don't see it in the next hour. This is why I say this is the only opportunity I give to the market, because if I don't see it in the next hour, then I'm not gonna be able to trade it well. And you see our goal, not caring about what they say and just pumping to take profit.
Yeah.
Market profits.
It is also, as you say, the first day of the month. We're at all-time highs. Like it's choppy, that's how it's been every time, all-time highs.
It's choppy. W Hassan, welcome in, brother. Welcome in the chat, bro. Welcome to the stream as well. Welcome back, Malaka. We did talk a lot with Hassan back on the day, like last year. Took some amazing trades as well. So W with Malaka, we're gonna start again. Maria says I have 27 orders on hold. Oh, Malaka, you're working hard.
Let's go.
Soon we are gonna have 27 orders on hold in trading reps, so we're gonna need someone to take care of it, and you're gonna be the one. You are gonna be the one. So this is gonna become a family business. It's me, Ed, Nick, my girlfriend, Nick's girlfriend. Everyone's gonna be in. Everyone's gonna take advantage.
Yes, sir. Let's get
Family
it, man.
business
This
right
is
here.
pumping again, so yeah, there's definitely nothing here for sales.
This is pumping, guys. This is pumping.
Oh, look at that! Look at that break of the eyes. Crazy move right there. Crazy spike. And we got some volume up in here. London volume, huh?
But first day of the month, we're gonna have plenty of other days. I'm not gonna
Exactly.
feel FOMO for a move, but
This is the
I'm
thing.
not gonna feel FOMO. But to be fair, guys, I took it out of my personal and I'm out. So I made $4,000. So yeah, I made 4K.
Like, this is the thing here, is that we have this whole month to take all of these beautiful setups, while at the first day of the month or the first session even give you FOMO when you know you're gonna have plenty of opportunities that are gonna show up throughout this month. You know, it's like you're not gonna rush to this bus stop when you know 1 minute later a next bus is gonna come, right? And we know there's gonna be a next setup in the near future. So there's no need to rush and take the bus that's already leaving, or rush to a bus that we don't need to take. So it's beautiful, man. I like to see the volume, and truly I would love for gold to bleed, just because that would give us away from these all-time highs. But at the end of the day, we're gonna be able to be profitable no matter what. Like we saw last month, we were all-time highs pretty much, and beautiful setups, beautiful win rate, everything, you know what I mean? One loss last month, so it was a nice, beautiful month there. So let's see, we'll get that same type of price action here for this month as well. You just gotta be patient
Oh,
for it.
whoa, what did I do, Malaka? I logged out from Top Step.
What, you logged out?
So I did it.
Wow.
If you like open it on your phone, it logs you out on your computer.
No, I didn't open it from my phone. I just pressed the wrong button on the PC because I was trying to annotate something.
Ah, okay.
So basically what I wanted to annotate is that this right here is the 4-hour high. If we break this high,
We're gone.
yeah, if we break this high, everything that we said, it's a lie. Get a buy, get on a buy.
Get on a buy right now or nah. What I'm liking is that we're pushing up. Like, I am having joy of this push up, because this push up is gonna give me clean range. Maybe not for London, it could be for London, but it's gonna give me clean range to take buys, maybe for New York, or maybe if we pull back soon. If we
Yeah, full
close.
take profit. Like now, if I was in the position, bro, after breaking the 4-hour highs, I would go break it. That's full stop. So like
Yeah.
now would become a risky trade for me.
Because now it is
But very
filled
close
every
stop.
range.
Look at that. Look at that. It's making top woods. Like the volume is right here. Like top woods are printing this. It printed the top wick. So let's see.
Yeah, chat, we're about to reach 4K on the chart here, huh? 4,000. It's not that far away if you think about it. Let's look at the monthly time frame here. Where were we last month? We started off last month at 3,500. We're at 3,900 now. We're about to hit 4K. We're definitely gonna see 4,000 before the end of this year, no doubt. Especially, oh yeah, Alex, I have to tell you something. Like, especially with the war escalating. Yesterday, I saw a bunch of military helicopters and military planes from all over the country flying over Denmark.
Again,
Yeah, there was military helicopters from Denmark. There was a Canadian military airplane flying over. There was a Polish military airplane. There was like a bunch of airplanes from all over the world. It's getting crazy.
That would be a W, Malaga, right here.
That would be a W.
That's crazy, bro.
Crazy stuff, bro. Crazy stuff.
But that's another thing, like seeing gold move up is probably also because the tensions of war are increasing. And this is what happens, you know, once, you know, war starts to be near, people start buying gold.
What are you saying about war? Like, do we have a war going?
No, it's just the tensions are getting high. Like, I've never seen this before in my life. Like, military, like the whole sky is covered in like military planes and shit.
In Denmark?
Yeah, it's like you see military helicopters. They circle around. Like if you go on like a flight radar or something, like a flight tracker, you'll see that there's just planes circling around like the major cities. And it's like there's planes from other countries, like Canada. The one I saw was a Canadian one. There's a Polish one. Like European countries and even the US and Canada are like coming over here now.
They're investigating the reasons, bro.
But it's crazy that's a little bit, that's the only worrying thing, is that why is all the countries coming to Denmark? You know what I mean? Is that where the war is gonna be? I don't want that. They're all coming to Denmark. But let's see. Man, what a juicer, huh?
Malaga, put the juicers in the chat, guys. Put the juicers.
You know what we should have done, chat? Instead of taking sell right there, if we took a buy, it would have been a sniper entry. Imagine.
I feel proud of my strategy because we called the buys, but you know, like it was not there, guys. Like if we got the move, if we got the nice sweetest and not a liquidity grab, we would take advantage of this even with a risk. But now, like, Nick, you feel any FOMO, brother?
No, personally, I don't care that much.
That's good. I care, I feel FOMO.
Yeah, it could be a win, but if it was a loss, imagine what we could say like, oh, we took that liquidity grab now out of the plan, very big. So,
Exactly.
I want to see
Put the,
my A plus, bro.
put the juicer in the chat. I'm putting juicers in the chat. The green juices are coming.
Let's go. Oh, man,
Rockets
I
and
think
juices.
like this move up here is nice. And I probably won't have another trade here for London session because it's getting pretty late, and the setup with the pullback that I'm looking for will probably happen like pre-NY if anything. And I don't trade during that time, so
Yeah, we're gonna chill for 30 more minutes and then we can call it a quit.
yeah, exactly. I also got the dentist today. Gotta check up on my teeth. Let me see what time that is. But man, I'm so happy to have that business set up now, so now I can have write-offs, which is lit.
Yeah, makes sense, but like, of course, like, this is a professional way to do it. And it's free also, Malaga, so. What a juicer, Malaga. I'm trying to study this juicer, that's why I'm not talking that much, Malaga. I'm trying to study, like, every time I miss on a trade or I take a loss, I study the trade. Like, this stuff for me, it's a loss.
That's the important thing here. For example, the trade that I took here today, even though I lost a little bit of money, it still doesn't, in my eyes, feel like a loss. It feels like a lesson, right? That's the thing. We
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm studying.
I'm
studying the missed win because now it's a missed money. It's like we missed profits, so I'm studying how could we take advantage of that. But according to the playbook, liquidity grabs, you know, start like this is a new thing we came up with, Nick, because of the back test. It's
A
not
different
something
thing
I've seen before, so
I want to
like
add
I
to
want to study if it makes sense.
is that just
1
because you
hour
see it
so.
happen once, you should like keep an eye out for it, right? Because this might happen today, but tomorrow it might not happen. And if it doesn't happen majority of the
Exactly,
times,
yeah.
it's good to stay out. So just because it happened today, don't change up the strategy just yet. You know what I mean? You want to see it.
No, what do you
Yeah.
mean bro? Change the
You want to
strategy? Like,
see it happen often. But it's a
we
good thing
don't
to
change
keep an
any
eye out
strategy.
for.
The thing is that we're not changing the strategy. We're changing the backtest.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
I see
okay.
something on the live markets playing, if I see the liquidity grabs playing now, I'm gonna go and backtest them. I'm not gonna take them on the live markets because I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. The only thing I can control is what happened in the past.
Mhm.
I can go and journal that. In the future, I don't know what's gonna happen, but what we've seen is that the 23 liquidity grabs were very negative RR, but 25 liquidity grabs are very positive RR. So I'm seeing a difference in market conditions basically. That's what I'm seeing. So that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, is it the market dynamics that change, or is just a random year that liquidity grabs play out?
Yeah.
Because this year, like I've traded them, it was fully profitable for me. I had 85% minute on July trading liquidity grabs. I didn't care about them.
I remember
But now
that,
for
yeah.
my back testing in the previous years, we've seen that they don't work, but the previous year back test affected this year, if that makes sense. So I want to see if that's a wise thing to do, or to just keep trading them on the 25 because for me it shows positive on my journal.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
as
see,
long as it's a positive, like, you remember how we talked about before that you took out the trades that weren't negative, but they weren't really adding too much to your strategy, right? The trades
this was like,
that were kind of like that.
you remember which trades these are though? You remember what I told you? These trades were like when the candle came up to target and then came down to activate. You remember that?
So those, the hit target ones.
Yeah, but this is basically liquidity grab.
Yeah, when it breaks the highs, right? When it
Right,
breaks the highs, you delete.
exactly. So I don't care if the candle broke highs or top targets. I care about breaking highs first before activating it. So I
Yeah.
consider that a liquidity grab.
Okay. And that, when did you start doing that? Because I remember you didn't do that before, but that was a while ago.
August made me thinking because we had some loss streak. We had like 5 losses in a row, and it got me thinking like, am I doing something wrong? Or is it August problem? But August is like a dead month, so I can't take August into high consideration. Like I'm considering July, September, or like November, stronger months than August or December, let's say, which is vacation months. So it's fine. We didn't miss anything. Like, of course, we're gonna get more trades this month.
It's just one trade, you know? And even if I were to miss a setup, as long as it's just like one trade, and then you know, okay, next time I'll have to be more attentive. But this is like, you know, if you're not sure, this is another thing, right? If you're not sure about a trade and you have to second guess, then it's just best to stay out of it.
Yeah, that's what Roger said. Like, and Nick said that as well. Like, if you feel doubt about anything, just don't execute on it.
Exactly. It's way better just to wait.
The best trade for you would speak to you. Like, you shouldn't feel doubt about something.
You would feel good about it when you see it. And
I understand that this trade.
Imagine you took this trade and it hit full stops. How would you have felt there? You know what I mean? You would have been like, I'm stupid. Why did I take this? Blah, blah, blah.
I wouldn't feel bad. It's a playbook.
Okay. So it's
more like I'm still trying to figure out the liquidity grab. So until I have data on that, I can't feel bad or good.
Good. Okay. So you're kind of like neutral. You're still in the.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel nothing. I would be like, okay, that's another loss. Let's go study another loss. Why did it happen? Oh, it happened because it had a liquidity grab. So +1 on the pool that I have the losses of the liquidity grab. So I'm gonna collect more data. I'm just gonna use it as data.
Yeah, yeah, that's what you should have. So how many losses have you gotten from the liquidity grab, and how many wins have you gotten when it did the liquidity
Nah, I
grab?
don't remember. It's a positive win rate for sure. But you remember last month I told you, bro, it was positive win rate, but it doesn't make sense to me for my strategy to have an 85% win rate, which is very high win rate, and then taking a setup which has a 60% win rate, and this setup is gonna lower my overall win rate. So this setup is not a negative risk to reward or a negative win rate. It's just that it lowers my overall win rate.
Yeah. So that's, for example, for me,
I've
I
seen
have
till now at
setups
least. Till
that
now
are
I've seen
less,
that.
and those are the ones you risk less on, for me at least. That's the dynamic risk that goes in for me. So the 85% win rate ones is the ones you would risk higher on, and then the 61 you would risk like way less, you know? That's what I would have done.
Gold
But-
is running.
Yeah, it's pumping.
Yeah,
And
gold is.
we're gonna see it hit 44,000.
And you see like no selling pressure at all, like no bottom wicks, no top wicks. It's sellers is not like they're not in the market right now. Sellers just deep. It's only buyers, like this candle open without no bottom wick. What does this tell? That sellers could not press candle to do a bottom wick. This candle closing without a top wick, what does it mean? Instead of like if you would translate the top wick as buyers and sellers were not in the market to push price down to create a top wick or a bottom wick on the previous candle. So it's all buyers in the market right now. Only a few sellers attempted sells here, and that's why you have a small bottom wick. But I see no selling pressure on the market right now. There's
Let's
no
also
one.
see if we will reach 4,000 this week.
Yeah, we are probably like this week, this month. I don't know, but by the end of the season, I think we're gonna see 4,000.
Do you think at the end of this month or the end of this year? I know for a fact, end of this year is guaranteed.
Yeah, I think much faster.
But chat, if you guys hear anything about any attack on any country, full margin gold buys immediately. It's gonna make gold juice.
Well, like the gambler advice there. You are
A full margin on war news.
people are gonna be like, oh Malaka, I had a full margin. I lost my account. Where do you live? Malaka, I'm gonna come find you. Please send me $1,000. They're gonna change my life. I lost them all. I was watching a streamer yesterday and he had comments inside the stream.
Like that?
Yeah, like Nick knows it's not a streamer, he's like a YouTuber, like Julian Petrulas, like this trader that trades like massive amounts, like 20 million and stuff per trade. And a guy wrote him in the chat, please Julian, 5k, can you send me 5k? It's gonna change my life. I need only 5k.
Desperate people, bro.
Yeah, it's desperation.
Very
and
desperate.
He's like, I bet you if he were to send those 5k, he would lose all of those 5k.
Yeah, he would ask for 5k next month.
That's the thing. Like
But
you have to be
like,
able to do it yourself.
I
You
don't
can't rely
understand.
on a random guy to send you money.
I don't understand why, like, write it in a comment, like, what are the chances, though? Like, when you write this comment, like, what do you expect? You're gonna get more depressed because no one is gonna reply to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, oh, no one helps.
Like what I would tell that person is take matters into your own hand and stop relying on someone else to give you the money that you need. Like that person has to go out there and make his own 5k. He shouldn't expect some random guy he doesn't even know in real life to give him 5k that would change his life, which it won't, you know? And another thing is, money is just relative. Like it all depends on the person and depends on the area you are. Like some people would look at $100 and say that's pocket change, and others will look at it and say that's, you know, months worth of food. It's like money in reality, it's crazy how it works. Like it's just what, you know, people value it at. It's legit what people decide, like just you know, the community decides to what that price is worth, right?
Yeah,
and if they decided worth a lot, then it's worth a lot. If they decided worth a little, then it's worth a little. There's no legit rule that says this has to be worth this. Like I could sell a toothpaste for $1,000, right? And just make up some bullshit that it has some ingredient that's very expensive. It's all about demand and the supply, right? Which is trading as well. It's how many people want it and how much is there of it. Example, like Bitcoin, there's a limited supply and a high demand. That's why we see it pumping, and that's why it's going to continue to pump as well, because there will never be a unlimited amount of Bitcoin. So at some point it will run out, and then the people who have it will be able to decide the value of it, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So that's the thing, it's like it's all valued for each individual community or person or whatever, which is crazy, right? I feel like that's just like in the US, they have a steak, they value it way more than if you live in Greece, for example. You pay way more in Denmark. I'll have to pay way more for meat than you guys do, because your supply is probably way higher. So you value it less than what we do here because we have less of it.
Yeah, true. It's all about supply and demand on the markets. Everything about supply and demand. And this is why Greece is becoming. Greece used to be way cheaper than Denmark back in the day, but now you see like it's now cheaper as well.
But it's getting more expensive.
It's getting more expensive, and this is due to the supply. You know, supply became more. So basically what we do now is we take advantage of the supply and we increase the price a bit. Not as much as for the supply to not be interested, but as much as the supply is willing to pay. So if the supply is willing to pay more, why not sell it more? So you still like Greece, if you take the example of countries, Greece is getting higher and Denmark is getting like neutral, it's stable, it doesn't increase.
It's increasing.
So,
it is.
Yeah, like I'm talking about a theoretical example, but
yeah.
for example,
Okay.
In houses, in houses, everything like all Europe increased, and this is due to another reason. It's not because of the supply and demand. But we're gonna confuse people now.
Yeah, another thing is debt, right? Countries, they have debt, and the thing about debt is like it's crazy. How can the world has debt? Like who do they have debt to? You know what I mean? Like the world has debt to each other. And it's just stupid.
Bro, it's not stupid. It's like who designed the financial system. This is where the financial system is based. Like in order to create value, in order to create profit, you need to create debt first.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna find the money to create profit. So basically, what you do. Let's take the very simple example of a guy getting a loan from the bank. If a guy doesn't have money, this is how countries work. Like you don't have money, so basically what the bank is gonna ask you for assets. So give me your house, put it as an insurance for the loan. So I'm the bank, I'm gonna give you 50K and I want insurance about your house. So I know if you don't pay back the 50K, I'm gonna take your house. So what the bank achieved right here, it's a good deal because I know the price of the house on the long term is gonna go higher in value. So I'm gonna make more than I gave you, right? Yeah. First and foremost. And second, even if as a bank, I want you not to pay the loan. This is what I want you. So if the Greece gives money to Greece, US low-key expects Greece not to be able to pay the money, because if they are not going to be able to pay the money, what US is going to do, they're going to be like, okay, we are fine. You don't have money to pay. You're going to pay monthly payments, but we're going to put an interest now. So what is US trying to do is making profit on the money that they loan, or US or any country.
Or any bank.
So, yeah, or a bank or anyone. Like this is how debt works. So basically there's a good debt and a bad debt. So if you can take a debt from a bank and use that to create profit for yourself and repay the bank, then it's a good debt. But if the bank does this on you, that's a bad debt. And
Yeah.
this is what countries are doing to each other, you know. This is a bad debt created, and this is why the fiat currency is it's not a
Decreasing.
scam, but it's like if you see like the charts of every fiat currency, it started from, let's say, random numbers. It started from 100 and it's now on 20. So it's
Yeah.
decreasing, and it's decreasing because more money is printed, so more debt is created, so less value. Like the dollar, every day and every day, it's less valuable because more of the dollar is created. So the supply is so much that the demand, you know, it's always supply and demand. So
Another
it
thing
goes
too
like that.
is that it's almost like an illusion kind of thing. Like, for example, if you were allowed to, for example, take out a 50K loan, right? And then with those 50K, hire workers to work for you and then make money. It's like you legit grabbed money out of thin air, right? You just took money out of thin air and now you have people making money for you. It's kind of crazy if you think about it like that, right? It's,
Yeah, that's true.
you did nothing, but now you're getting this money. Like, so money is made for purchasing physical or whatever type of products, right? But we don't trade like back in the day the physical items no more. Now we just trade the money. Because back then trading the items, in my opinion, makes more sense, but now we have the money that has the value on these items. But it's crazy how you can take out a loan without having, like, you can have no, like, you of course need to have some sort of insurance to where if you don't pay it back, they'll be able to take a car, a house, whatever. But it's crazy how you can take that and then turn it into a income out of nothing, right? You can turn it into a business, a Airbnb, whatever. It's crazy in my opinion that you can do that.
Yeah, it's the way money is created. It's the way the financial system works.
And it's because it creates jobs, right? And that's the whole point of the community, is to have as many people working jobs as possible, because these jobs are providing value for the community. A grocery store, the workers in the grocery store, the Uber drivers, the entertainment
So
center.
if you study society, these people are the people that they are running the show. If these people tomorrow, if the grocery workers, if the grocery owner, if the supermarket
All were
owner,
to
if
quit.
the taxi driver, if all of them were to quit altogether, the society would blow. Like we would not,
Done.
we would have nothing, bro. If people working didn't go to work tomorrow, we would be dead in like
This is
a
what
matter
the
of a month.
backbone of the countries are built off. These workers,
Exactly.
you know.
So
And that's why the government wants you to be one of those, even though no one wants to be it, right? I've never heard anyone that said my dream is
it's
to
not
be
it's
a
not
taxi
it's
driver.
not the government. It's not the government. Oh, the government is bad and it wants you a worker. Like the government is just doing the job. You know, they
Yeah, of
need you as a
course.
worker. So basically, because they need you as a worker, they're gonna do everything possible through school system, through education, through society, anything possible to put you inside that workforce. So it's gonna be difficult for you to get out of this trap, but it's not a trap in a bad way. It's a trap because you need to become a worker. Like you need to work for the society. Trading, we don't provide any value. For me, even if I trade, I make 2 millions. Even if I trade and I make 10 millions, no one is gonna know nothing, and the society is not gonna help. It's not
Yeah.
gonna take any value. Like
It's
the
only,
only
like,
one
helping
taking value is
ourselves.
gonna be me and my friends and my family. Society, nothing. I help no one.
Only when you
In
lose.
trading. Yeah, when I lose, I help someone else.
But that's the thing
So
as well.
the way we do it here is we open trading rates in order to help Malaga.
Yeah, exactly.
Even
So
through
now we're
trading.
providing a value as well.
Even through trading.
But that's the thing, like, for example, these workers and all of these people, right? We need them. Like, we need this value to be provided, but no one wants to do it. So what they do is they make it an easy, accessible job. They train people from when they're young. This is what schooling, right? They train them to be obedient, listen to a teacher, right? Which is kind of like the boss in that case. Show up on a certain amount of time, stay there for a lot of hours. you have a bell, where's your break? You know what I mean? It's exact, like the school way the system works and the way a job works is the same exact way. So it rewires your brain to think that this is the norm, right? That this is normal and this is what I should be doing for the rest of my life, kind of thing. But of course, you would never see anyone being like, this is my dream, right? No one's dream will be working at these places. But these are the places that keep society going. And the people who live lives that people dream of are the ones who do the least amount of actual, like, hard physical labor, but gets the most reward because they're the smartest. They know how to get people to do the work for them, and that's the thing. You want to get people to work for you. Yeah.
I'm gonna say something that is not viral at all, and no one is talking about, but it's true. And especially in this trading business, because we make money, many traders consider themselves more clever than others, more successful than others. Where you are not more clever, you are not more successful, you are just more lucky that you found the opportunity, because the workforce right there, of course it's their fault. They don't find opportunities because they like their comfort, but at the end of the day, guys, respect these people, because these people are the ones that you owe your life, because if no workforce was there, our society would be dead. So even if you become the most successful trader, if you become the most successful entrepreneur, even if you become the most successful actor, I don't know what you're chasing in life, but whatever you succeed in, don't forget where you started from, because one day in the past, you would be the same as these guys. So respect them, because they might be starting too. So respect everyone. Like, don't feel that you are above the game or you are anywhere in life. But
what I would say is always stay humble and treat everyone the same. Like, there shouldn't be a reason to treat a certain person differently than another person. Because
I know many traders that are like, oh, I made it, so I'm more clever. I'm more like, oh, I'm another level of human. I don't know how to explain it in English.
And that's just
I know many traders that are like that, and this is like ego.
Yeah,
and you know what this shows? That you're a successful trader, because if you would be successful trader, I don't care if you make billions from trading, you're gonna lose them all at some point because of your ego.
Because you should treat everyone with the same amount. Like, you should talk to the janitor as the same way you would talk to a CEO. Like, you shouldn't change up the way you would do that, and that's what I think is very important. Is that,
bro, you should talk the same way you talk to your husband or your wife or your mother or your father or your CEO, because you respect them, and unfortunately or fortunately you respect them because you fear them, because your CEO can fire you. That's why you respect him. At the end of the day, your mother and your father, they are higher in the ranking of the family. That's why you respect them, because you fear them. And that's why not a lot of people respect, for example, the road cleaner, because who fears a road cleaner? He's a road cleaner, but you need to feel the same respect for everyone. So you should not respect out of fear. Many people respect out of fear. You should respect out of ethics. Many people will respect their CEO because they're afraid, oh, this guy's gonna fire me, so I need to fake respect.
I have to be on the nice side, because if I'm on the nice side, I'll get bonuses, I'll get raises, whatever.
This is not correct. You need to respect from ethics.
And also you understand a lot of people. For example, if you see your friends, who they respect, if they respect the waiter, the guy on the road, if they don't respect him, you understand a lot about their
characters. A lot. Guys, it's very easy to understand and to read people. You just need to focus not on what they say, on how they act. If you focus on act and not what they say, but how they act, then you can read easily people, and you can easily read characters. But never mind, Malakas, what a juicer!
Wow, I was thinking the same thing, bro. I was like about to say, gold is crazy.
What is happening in the markets? But this reminds me of yesterday. We missed the entry on London, we created clean range, and then New York, 3W0.
Yeah, the hat trick day. That's
I don't
exactly.
think this day is gonna be a hat trick. I think this day is gonna be a 6th trick, Malanga. We're gonna have 6 wins in a row.
6 wins in a row. Let's go for New York session. So stay tuned for that, guys. Better be
But you
joining up for
remember
that.
this happened to me twice or thrice, Malanga.
Yeah.
5 wins, 6 wins in a day. So
I remember.
more to come, Malanga. I was in Starbucks chilling. I didn't believe on myself. I was on the 6th trade of the day. 6 wins, and I'm calling Ed, and I'm like, bro, I don't know how to react. Like,
Yeah,
I
you're
got
like, should I
6
take this
wins.
trade? It's shown up again.
Yeah, I have already 5 wins, and I see another opportunity. Like, how would you react? Well, like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was like, from one hand, I should take it because it's a playbook setup. From the other hand, Malaka, am I greedy? Like, I already got 5 wins. Someone
Yeah.
would call me today. What should I do? You know, so I wish you boys and girls that are watching now, I wish all the tribe, Malaka, just have these problems in the future. Just
Yeah.
your problem in the future as a trader should be like, should I enter this win? Should I
Should
enter
I
this
enter
move
this win?
again?
Should I enter?
Yeah.
I've already taken 5 wins today. Should I enter again when this next beautiful setup?
Like I like the problem of yours should be like, send me a message and be like, Alex, Malaka, I've already got 5 wins. Should I take another one?
I'm already up 5k. Should I take one more 5k?
Yeah. I already changed my generation wealth. Should I change it more? But anyways, in 7 minutes, guys, I'm gonna call it
Yeah, me too.
after the closure because I need to go do some stuff. I need to go to the police also today. I need to go pay a fine.
Oh, Malaka, you're a
Yeah.
troublemaker, huh?
I got a fine with my car, Malaka.
What happened? Parking? Speeding?
Parking, and I'm gonna be 2 months without a car.
Nah, no way.
Yeah, they're gonna take my license plates, Malaka.
For 2 months for parking.
Yeah, for 2 months.
What did you do, Malaka? What kind of parking did you do?
I parked inside the building. No, I'm kidding.
He parked.
I parked,
in our school.
You remember Greece when you
Yeah.
came? You remember how
Yeah.
the pave box and everything was like fully like you know, everything was like destroyed.
Yeah.
So basically in Greece we have like these pave box that are like made for like the disabled people, like you have in Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yours in Denmark, a disabled person can go on the pave, you know. For us here, a disabled person cannot use that because it's broken. So I was like, okay, it's fully broken, so no one is using it. So I parked there because I didn't find a park.
Yeah.
And then I forgot because when I do that, I go down and I change parking spots when I see another parking spot. But I forgot that I was too tired and I slept. And then I woke up the next morning and I saw like a fine on my car which said like, we were unable to remove the license plates because I have the Jeep and like my license plate is weird.
You have the US one, right?
I have the US one on, like I have the Greek one which is hidden, like I have it a bit sketchy, so they couldn't remove it. So they were like, you need to bring them to the police department in 5 days. Your license plates and your license.
Damn.
So man, like I'm a fugitive in Greece, guys. If someone has a...
What are you gonna do
a
then
phone.
if you can't drive for 2 months?
What do you mean? I'm gonna have my taxi driver, Malaka Maria.
You're gonna be a passenger princess.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna save up some gas. I'm gonna save up some maintenance costs. I'm gonna be a passenger princess.
You're gonna be able to buy more accounts now too.
Exactly, man. Like I'm just gonna sit in the car and enjoy the ride, man, for 2 months.
It's gonna be nice.
I don't mind because I don't use the car a lot in the winter. You know, we are trading almost all day, every day. Like, only way I'm gonna use the car is, for example, for me to go to the supermarket in like the evening, so I can do that with Maria. Like, there's not much I need the car now. So.
But yeah, I think since I have my business set up too now, I think I might start to buy some accounts to get some business.
I thought, Malaka, I thought you would say I'm gonna buy some cars, get some write-ups. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna buy a car.
Like quickly, Malaka.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go buy an Aston Martin now. You know, I'm gonna take my first ride.
Yep. But it's gonna be nice. Also, once I hit 2K on this account, I'm like 300 away. Once I hit that, I'm taking out a 1K payout and then buying some more accounts with that. We scale it
Yeah,
up.
this is the way you should do it. Scale it up. You know, take payouts, reinvest the payouts, take payouts, reinvest the payouts.
Exactly. Like 150K has given me a 1K payout. You know, that's way more than enough. Let's say 200.
No, you didn't say it correctly, Malaka. $200 gives you $1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the way you should. Like you made $800 profit out of thin air, basically.
Exactly.
So
And then
find
I'ma
me a
take that
stock.
profit.
Find me a stock, Malaka, that I can put 200 back, and I take I take a 800 profit in a month.
Exactly. None.
Find me a stock. Don't tell me crypto because I know it can happen, but tell me a stock.
Yeah, like a proper stock that would never happen. A meme coin, your security is way less too. Like you put
No,
that in.
like forget about the meme coin. There is no security, but find me a stock. Find me any kind of legit investment that I can make $800 in profits from $200 in a month.
Yeah. And the
I
other
think
thing,
if you put $200 on the S&P in like 14 years, you maybe get that.
in 14
Yeah, exactly.
years. So yeah,
So
like
14
those.
years, I'm
but
gonna
the thing
become
is-
a bear Malaga for 14 years. I'm gonna sleep for 14 years.
Those stocks are good for putting in your savings. So if you have savings and you're not thinking about using them anytime soon, I would recommend instead of keeping them in your bank, keep them in the S&P, Bitcoin, something that's long term. Just because your money, the value of that money is gonna decrease no matter what if you keep it in the bank. But
Yeah, there are a lot
almost
of options you
guaranteed
can put
the
them.
increase at the S&P or Bitcoin or
You can put them S&P, you can put them Bitcoin, you can put them in stocks, but now stocks I wouldn't advise because like the tech industry, like I'm expecting a correction. You can put them in QQQ, you can put them in ETFs.
and those is you
There are
put
a
them
lot
in
of
and you forget
options.
about it. Like you first look at it in years, like 10 years, and this is like savings money, right? So this is not money you're gonna spend in a long time. This
The
is just
trick
money
is-
for a rainy day.
The trick is to learn how to save every month. So if you get savings every month, you DCA your savings basically. This is the more correct way to do it. Like let's say every month you make 1,000 and you spend 500, so you save 500. You are gonna keep 200 per month for the rainy days because you never know, you might need something for reference. So you keep $200 cash in your house or your bank somewhere to have it ready. And then the rest 300 per month, you just forget about it. Just put them in investments, in feeding investments. If you do that for 10 years, 15 years, feeding investments and also increasing your monthly income. So let's say you start with 1,000, but then in 5 years, you're gonna make 5,000. So you're gonna put more in your investments. So the saving portfolio increases, and basically it's the 7 wonders of the world that Einstein talked about, and it's compounding.
Yeah, basically
Okay.
that's what I do. I'm learning a high income skill such as trading, and I do that also.
Yeah, but like Nick, in the future, if God wants to give to the tribe the blessing of growing, you're gonna be the investment coach, Malaga. Manifest.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
What
imagine.
will happen?
We are gonna be the gamblers here, and you're gonna be the investment side. You're gonna be like, okay, let's put
Financial
some money on
advisor.
investments.
Yeah.
But
And then-
guys, I'm gonna call it. I need to go to the police. I don't have more time.
Yep.
All right. So
I'm gonna call it for London and come for New York back. How do you feel about that?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it too. I'm gonna be back for NY. I'm gonna be there at 8 New York time, 2 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock Greece time.
Yeah, we're gonna be here 1:30 your time. So
Yeah.
whenever you're free, join. We're gonna start the stream 2:30 my time, 1:30 your time.
Yep.
So boys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ed, hope you have a nice start of the stream.
Yep.
Everything flowing perfectly. Nick, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you guys.
Tribe, chat, thanks everyone. We missed the entry, no FOMO. We're gonna execute hidden from the stream now at 12 o'clock. No, I'm kidding. So see you in NY, guys. See you in NY.
Yeah. See you
in NY.
guys. Peace.
See you
Peace,
later.
peace.
Ciao.
Peace.
All right, chat. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream here too. What I think if you guys are gonna be looking at the charts here for the rest of, you know, post London, pre NY, I would just say wait for a pullback into this zone right here, right? Wait for it to come down here. Wait for support to form. If you see that either on the 30 or the 15, either or is very nice. You see that, I would say buys are going to be super clean. And only be careful with the time, because I usually would prefer just to be in a high volume time frame. So if it's outside of the New York and London session, I would probably just wait if I was you guys to take it. But if you guys don't care really about the time frame and stuff like that, then by all means take that. But it's gonna be nice if we can get that for like NY session. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys for NY.